And now, Chuck E. Cheese's terrific time travel review visits that dancing decade of disco, that age of funky fashions, those sweet days of saccharin, the out-of-sight 70s.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Boss 1970s. Yep, things are different here in the way people talk, the way they dress, and the things they do. That's a 10-4, good buddy. See what I mean?
So what does that mean?
That's CB talk for, yes, I agree with you.
Well, then why didn't you just say so? And what's a CB?
That's a kind of two-way radio that folks here in the 70s used to talk to each other in their cars.
Why don't they just use their cell phones?
That's because the cell phone hasn't been invented yet.
Well, that's a bummer. But the 70s did create some of the best dancing music, disco.
Oh, that's right. And Chucky has all of the moves. That's why we call him...
Disco
Chuck!
The other night the music was cool, we sounded alright. Tapping my toe to the disco beat. Oh yeah, I thought this music is really neat. Oh yeah. All of a sudden I wanted to move. Ooh, that disco beat had a really good groove. The band joined in, it was just my luck. Whoa! Then everybody shouted, Disco Chuck! Oh, look out, guys and gals, I'm on the floor. Here we go!
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, sing it, Helen.
Disco, Disco Chuck.
That's right, that's right.
Just our luck. It's Disco Chuck.
That's me.
Disco,
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 Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, you know it.
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you look great out there, gang. Yeah. Oh, I dig that funky beat. Join me, kid, you hear the beat. Can you hear it? Get off of your chair and move your feet. Come on, let's all join in and try our luck. Whoa, hey, look! Whoa! Everybody's doing the Disco Chuck!
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, yeah!
Disco, Disco Chuck.
You know it, you know it.
Just our luck. It's Disco Chuck.
Yeah!
Disco,
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 Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, yeah!
Disco, Disco
Just
Chuck.
watch me smoke.
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Yeah, you got it. Oh,
Disco, Disco Chuck.
oh.
Just our luck.
Try your luck, come on.
It's Disco Chuck. Disco,
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 Disco.
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh yeah, you got it now.
Disco, Disco Chuck.
Oh, all right, here we go. Here comes the big finish. Yeah.
Where did you learn to dance like that, Chucky?
Now, I watched Dance Fever a few too many times, I think. But hey, there were lots of boss movies in the 70s.
Like, did you know that the Star Wars movies first came out in the 70s?
Hey, I've seen Star Wars.
10-4, good buddy.
Yes, but I bet there are a lot of things in the 70s that you haven't seen.
And I bet it would be a lot of fun to go on a 70s shopping spree to check out all the cool stuff.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
All right.
great.
I would start with toys.
Great. I know just what I'd buy.
What's that, Jasper?
A rock. My very own pet rock.
What?
Sure, in the 70s, the pet rock is one of the biggest selling bands.
It's a great pet. You don't have to feed it or anything. But I think I'd want to take mine for a walk.
Now how you gonna do that?
I'd just say, come on, boy, let's go.
Brother, I'd want to go to a shoe store to get a tough-looking pair of platform shoes to go with my polyester suit.
Platform shoes look like you've got something stuck to the bottom of your shoes.
No, Munch. That's the platform part of the shoes. And higher the platforms, the bigger the statement.
Well, I have a nice statement about keeping your shoes nice and clean and sparkly.
What's that?
Just don't walk behind Jasper's bed rock. And I wanted to buy something very comfortable.
What's that, Pasqually?
A beanbag chair. I mean, they're very popular in the 70s and the most comfortable thing to lay back in while you're watching TV and eating pizza.
And guess what I've always wanted? A mood ring.
Why do they call it a mood ring?
That's because the jewel changes colors depending upon the mood I'm in. Oh, look! It turned red!
Oh.
And that means I'm in love!
Yeah, well, I guess it can tell you how much you love to sing, because I feel a song coming on. What do you say, everybody?
Hit it!
that just about wraps up our visit to the 1970s.
What a bummer, man.
Oh, yes, but just think. That means when we get back from a little break, the Terrific Time Travel Review will visit a decade with an even bigger number. The 80s. Oh, now I gotta go check on things in the kitchen.
We'll be right back, everybody. See you soon.